When do you think you two are going to get married, Rahul? What do you mean, no idea? You put the ring on her finger. Was that just to buy time? You're a piece of shit. I can see it in your face. Like, come on, honey, let's get engaged. That should buy me 2 years. When did you get engaged? Last year. And do you know when you want to get married, sweetheart? You do, don't you? When? In 4 years? Oh, wow, so she's the one putting it off. Usually when a woman gets engaged, they pick the date immediately. They have no clue they were going to get engaged. I was engaged once before I was married once, and that didn't work out. But before that, I was engaged once before, and she had no clue I was going to propose. And I was like, will you marry me? And she was like, oh my God, August 24th. I'm like, what the fuck? But where did you pull that out of your ass? But not you. Like, want to get married? Yeah. When? Who cares? Nice ring. Let's just enjoy this for a little while. What do you do, Rahul? You're a social media expert? That's such a title. I am a social media expert. What does that mean, a social media expert? How many followers on Twitter do you have? 2 followers? Yeah. Real Einstein over there. Or Susie, how many followers you got on Twitter? No, you can't be you're not an expert at shit, are you? You're a social expert is what you are. And even that you're not good at, because I saw right away. That's what you do? What does that mean? Like, I don't even know what that title means. That's not even a real thing. How the did you afford that ring? You get paid a lot? To do what? To do nothing. I don't believe you. I think you just came from a wealthy family and your parents are like, son, just pretend you work at least. Okay, Mom. Where's your mom? That's your mother? Shut up, really? How old are you, Mom? You look like you're my age. How old are you, Mom? Talk to me. Let's talk more about your comptroller son over here. I thought that was your fiance's sister is what I thought. That's pretty wild. Good job, Mom. Usually, Indian people, we look young to a certain age, and then all of a sudden we wake up the next morning, we just look like like, man, I feel so great, and then you wake up, oh, It just happens like that for us. There's no gradual, he's starting to get old. It's like, he got old. Can you fix it? Too late. We need a social media expert. Jesus Christ, how comfortable do you want to get?
What? Honey, I just want to watch this show. Like, do you guys have footstools? Can I get a footstool?
You tired, sweetheart? Sorry? It still sounds good? A stool sounds good? Oh, okay. Well, go back to sleep, sweetheart. Go back. You got yourself a brown guy, so good job, huh? BYOB. He doesn't look Indian, though, in all fairness. He looks some sort of other thing. That's an Indian right beside you. Like, we can tell. And then, you're not Indians? Are you sure, buddy? Have a look in the mirror. Look like somebody, the driver, is what it looked like to me. Those guys look Saudi. You, my friend. I doubty. Somewhere there's an Indian family going, why is this child so violent? I don't know why. Always wants to blow things up. I don't know what his problem is. Your family's wondering why you're so passive. We don't know why he's so good at math. Brown guy, how are you? Well, in all fairness, you're extra brown. It's okay. And then what's your background, sweetheart? Italian, Irish, and German. Well, don't start. Listen, listen, it's not a lot, all right? Listen, yeah, white. Yeah, that's it. America, when you answer a question, don't go back centuries, all right? Just... It stops at your parents. What were your parents? Where were they born? Bam, there's your answer. I look at the brown guy, I know his answer's gonna be legitimate, I hope. Where's your family from? India. See how easy that was? There was no confusion. Well, India, but mom's side was one village and dad's was another village. But white people in America, you just want to be exotic. Stop it. Just be American. There's nothing wrong with it. Irish, Italian. What other food do I like? Oh my God, I'm part sushi. And Mongolian grill. That's what I do. And you're German as well, sweetheart? You're Iranian. Oh. Should we protest now or after? Maybe we can wait a little bit and get to it. Nice. So you're 100% German, Killian. Parents? See? What is it? A little bit of British. What does that mean? These aren't ingredients. It's who you are. You know what I mean? It's a little bit of British according to taste. You're answering like an American now. You realize that? I have this theory. Let me tell you this theory I have, guys. My theory is that the only true white people on this planet can be Americans. Let me explain. Just stay with me first, all right? You see, Americans believe that that's really their land over there. Like white Americans, they really think that's theirs. Clearly it's not. See, to me, that's a white mentality. Germany, you're physically white. This is your land, but that doesn't make you white to me, because if you have a land and a language and a culture and a food, you're not white. A German person, a white German person can meet a white American and you'll look at him and go, you guys are white. Because you have culture, they don't have that shit. And to me, white's not a color to me. Any human being could be physically white. Like literally anybody could be physically. You can go to India and go to the north and you'll find a guy with white skin and blue eyes. And you'll be like, are you white? And he'll be like, not even a tiny bit. So anybody could be white physically. I mean, look at some of the Asians, like the Koreans and the Japanese. They're physically whiter than white people will ever be. But somehow you guys got the title and when you look at them, you know that they're not white, obviously, because they're good at math. So, but some people like to lie about being white, like the Iranian girl. You could have lied about being white, but there would have been a giveaway, like your nipples are probably dark as shit. You know what I mean? Like that's, she's like, no, show me them real quick. Show me one. Come on. I have a theory I'm working on. It's just for science. It's for science. Show me your Brustwartens. Ooh, German, your sexy language. Then her Brustwarzen standing up. What's your name, buddy? Philippe? Oh, Dilip. Don't fuck. Dilip? There's no fucking Dilip in India. Dilip. That's what you do if I had to jump from here to there. I would. Oh my God, I have to make the leap. And then. fucking Dilip. How are you gonna try and make an Indian name sound French? I am Sanjay. What's this? Sanjay. Do you mean Sanjay? How do you let him say Dilip? Are you Indian, sweetheart? What are you? White girl? Well, I couldn't tell you. It could be a pale-ass Indian girl. You got on Indian clothing and it looks all festive, like Christmassy and shit. Like he really sold you on that Dilip, didn't he, huh? You took Dilip of faith and wore that outfit for him. What do you do, Dilip? You work as of course you do. Why wouldn't you work as a programmer? Look at that brown guy right there. Jesus, with the Canada shirt, that's amazing. It's like you Googled, what does an Indian guy look like? And then you're like, yeah, that's... Wow, that's amazing. We need him for all the India promotions, don't we? Come to India. What's your name? Prasad. Doesn't sound Indian one bit. Prasad. You from Canada? Windsor. I'm from Canada too. I've never seen you there. What are you doing out here? You're an engineer. So that didn't answer me why you're out here. I'm gonna say, what do you do, Prasad? I was like, what are you doing out here? I'm an engineer. Do you engineer things out here? Good. Is that your lovely wife? I like how uncomfortable everybody is in here tonight, huh? What, are you finished, sir? What's your name? What? Ville. How do you spell that? You don't know? It's your name, Philly. How do you spell it? Y-I-L-L? Yill? Well, the good news is you'll never win a spelling bee. You'd get stumped on your name. So, but it's pronounced Ville, like Willie, but Ville. Ville Vonka and the chocolate factory. Freya Ville. Ville Nelson. Ville Smith. Big Ville style. Are you, buddy? You good? What's your name? You'd rather not say? You got the best seat in the house. Either you say or I teabag you. You decide. And if I don't teabag you, I have two friends in here that will. What's your name? What? Three Loke? Three Loke or Shri Loke? Three Loke. I've never heard that. Even the Mexican guy went. Hey, fool, there's three crazy people over there. Tres locos. Three Loke. How do you spell that? Here's the thing. Are you Indian? Yeah, it's a thing. You've never heard every Indian name. Just when you think you've heard all the Indian names, a Three Loke shows up. And a Suku. What the f***? You know what I mean? How do you spell Three Loke? Trilok. Tree Loke. But it's pronounced three. Three. Like tupper. Like that? Like tupper like that, just. Is that a South Indian name or? Gujarat. What did you try and make it Gujarat? What do you do for a living? You work? What are you? Psychiatrist. Okay. I'm glad you didn't say doctor. Because I hate when psychiatrists try to tell me they're doctors. I'm like, okay. Are you a doctor? Is it doctor psych? You're not a fucking doctor, dude. What am I going to do? I walk in, oh my God, I'm bleeding. What makes you think you're bleeding? Because I'm fucking bleeding, help me! You need to learn how to help yourself. Not a fucking doctor. You're on an airplane. Oh my God, is there a doctor on board? I am. This man's having a heart attack. Ah. Are there any real doctors here? Yeah. There you are, real doctors. There we go. 3 in a row. That's nice. And all Indian women? That's amazing. Good. We're all women, right? I mean, they all look shocked. I'm like, you're all women. They're like, oh. You're a doctor? You're a doctor? And you're a doctor? And white guy? See, I always thought it was Indian guys when they became doctors. They got a white girl, but an Indian girl became a doctor. She got a white guy. Payback. All right? Good. And how you guys doing? You good? You guys together? I hope so, because you're wearing the same shirt. Did you plan that before you left the house? Were you like, sweetie, you know what we should do? We should dress the same. And she was like, you're going to look ridiculous in a salwar. Okay, how about these shirts? Perfect. That's your wife? Fiance, and that's your way of labeling her. When are you guys getting married? On 2 months. Excited? No, you hesitated. Did you see that? I go. You excited? Yeah. No problem, yeah. What's your name, buddy? What? Pratik? And your wife? 2B? Sorry? Mansi? Your parents Jamaican? Yeah, you see with the Mansi? I never see it either. Check with the man again. See if the man see it twice. Mansi and Pratik. That's good. Big wedding? What do you think? You gonna have a big wedding? How many people? 1,300? What the fuck are you doing? I'm famous and I don't know 1,300 people. How the fuck do you know 1,300 people? Why do you know 1,300 people? What, did you invite everybody on Facebook? If you like this picture, you can come to my wedding. You get a free cricket shirt with it. That's amazing. Where are you going to get married? Here in Mumbai? Nice. Where? Because I was to invite these people too. You know what I mean? I mean, what's another couple of thousand people? It's not going to make a difference at this point. Where are you getting married? The hotel near the airport? See how vague he's being now? He's like, hotel by the airport. Which one? No name. It's just a hotel. Oi, bastard, put the phone down. Oi, come on. Punjabi guy holds up the phone. Always a Punjabi guy, starting trouble. What's your name, buddy? Aman? What's going on with the light? You got one job. It's just me up here. It's not... I don't have Beyonce and a bunch of dancers behind me. It's just me. You got one guy. I got to do this. Look. I'm not even moving a lot. I'm like in one place. I move, look, like this. And you're like, where'd he go? Where'd he go? One guy. It's just me. What is your name, my 10-year-old friend? Joseph. That's nice to see you, Joseph. And I apologize about all the language that you're hearing tonight. You know all the curse words. Well, and you know what? I think it's coming from Mom, because she's the one laughing. Dad's the one that looks like, how the fuck? It's a different 10 now. You know what I mean, Dad? It's 10 at Joe. I was 10. I didn't know shit. I literally didn't even know the word shit. I thought it was ship. I literally thought somebody was like, I'm not going to take any ship from her. I wouldn't take a ship either. Fuck it. I don't. We'll go and watch The Love Boat. Speaking of ship, what's your name, Dad? Mike. Nice to meet you, Mike. Then that's your wife? Nice. The foul-mouthed teacher. You work out here, Mike? No? You live out here? What do you do out here? You live out here. Is that an infant? Joseph, good news. I don't have to apologize anymore. Guess what, Mike? You're not the worst parents in the world anymore.
Everybody's got this race culture issue in this country, Anywhere, there's a big difference between race and culture. Because racially, I'm an Indian man. Culturally, not at all. Many of you may think you're Indian, or, some people think they're Italian, but then they've never been to Italy in their life. They don't speak Italian. It always bugs me out when they call black people in America African Americans. You're not fucking African. You're black. If a black guy showed up in Africa tomorrow, what's happening? He'd be, that motherfucker's crazy. Get him away from me. They'd be looking for a white guy. Oh my God, thank God you're here. Whew. Those brothers over there out their mind. Same thing for me. There's a big difference between race and culture. Because all my life, I've been identifying myself as an Indian man. I'm always like, I'm Indian. Yeah, what are you? I'm Indian. Yeah, where are you from? I'm Indian. What do you mean, where am I from? I'm Indian. Then I realized something. I was born and raised in Canada. There's nothing Indian about me. The only thing Indian about me are my parents and my skin tone. That's it. Culturally, I'm not Indian at all. And the only reason I know this is because last year I went to India to do some shows. And I thought I was Indian. And when we're flying over to India, I had this overwhelming Indian feeling. Inside of me, I was like, I'm the most Indian man ever. I just thought I was so Indian, We arrived in Bombay. I was like yelling at the flight attendant, open the doors to this plane. Let me at my Indian people. Let me show those Indians what it's like to be Indian. She opened the doors to that plane. I turned Canadian so fast. I was like, I am so... Did I step in shit just now? When you arrive in India, the minute they open the doors of that plane, you get an overwhelming blast of shit smell right up your nose. It's almost like they hire somebody to shit in front of every plane that lands. Quick, here it comes on. Shit and go. Shit and go. Go, go, go. And if you're an Indian person out there thinking to yourself, that's not true, then fuck you, you probably had a cold or landed in the wrong country. Because racially, I'm an Indian man. Culturally, there's things that happen culturally. If you were not raised in that part of the world, you will find it unacceptable. Like in India, grown-ass men hold hands with other men and walk down the street like everything's okay. And they don't just hold hands, they're holding fucking pinkies and swinging that shit. And And to them, there's nothing gay about it. Here's the thing. There's nothing gay to them. To them, I'm holding my friend's hand. What's gay about that? See, you grew up over here. There is no acceptable time for two straight men to ever touch hands. Ever. You ever walk through the mall with one of your guy friends and your hand accidentally bumps? He's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Get off me! But in India, grown-ass men holding, like, and the guys holding pinkies, the best shit about it is, they'll still try and mac on chicks. Hey, what's up? Hello, hello. Hello. How are you looking very lovely today? Some guys act like thugs, holding hands. They'll be holding pinkies and eyeballing you. Like they're trying to start some shit. I was at the beach in Bombay, right? I'm hanging out. This gang of like 16. Well, 17's an odd number. That would mean one guy's like, somebody hold my hand, somebody hold my hand, right? So, this gang of like 16 dudes is walking across the beach, holding pinkies and giving everybody dirty looks. With their dress pants and flip-flops. How are you going to start a fight holding another man's hand? How? Let go, let go, let go. It's a different world over there, man. And I was there doing shows. I remember before I went to India, I was all nervous, right? Because my friends were like, hey, Russell, man, when you go to India, are they going to understand your jokes? And I was like, I don't know. Are they? And they're like, are you going to offend them? I'm like, I don't know. Am I going to offend them? Because I realized something before I went. A lot of my jokes, the punchline is the Indian accent. But it was funny because when I performed in India, everybody understood every single thing that came out of my mouth. Every joke, every line, every like suggestion, they were with me. Like they were with it. They were completely there. And it was funny because every time I did the Indian accent, they laughed harder. Because I think that they don't think that they have that accent. I think they think there's like one guy in India with this accent. Probably the same guy shitting in front of every plane, you know what I mean? Because they would come up to me on the streets. People would like in India walk up to me on the streets. First of all, I don't know how the hell they recognized me on the streets. I'm like, it's India. There's over 1.5 billion people there. I look at least like fucking 15 million people. But they come up to me on the street, they go, Russell, Russell! They were so emphatic with their compliments too. It was the best thing. Russell, your show last night. Your show, Russell. Your show last night. Too good. Too good. Too good. Son, first class. A1. Fantastic. The show was fantastic. Russell, your show was mind-blasting. Mind-blasting. You mean mind-blowing? No. Anything can blow your mind. This blasted my mind. It was... I trim it down. I start here. I start with a 0. Then 1, 2, 3. It's nice. It's very gradual. It's a really good fade. Looks like the back of Arsenio Hall's head in like 91. Just really good fade. Why are you acting like I'm the only guy in this room who shaves his balls? Why? Why is this happening right now? You're a ball shaver, aren't you? I mean, I don't mean of everybody. I mean of your own. I mean, it's not like... I don't mean like you've got a shop in the street, this is welcome to Bernie's ball shaving hut. You don't shave your balls, dude? Why wouldn't you? It's just better. It's free. Look, I could stand here right now and do this, look. And I know that my balls are going wong, 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 wong. You have a big bush, they're not moving, they're just moving with you. Women appreciate the effort. When you pull it out, there's nothing there, look. See, those are the sluts that see a lot of dick. Those are them. Hello, horse! It's better. It's just better presentation, that's why. And I'll be, and the real reason, honestly, the real reason I shave it down, to make my dick look bigger. That's why. It's true. That's right. I'm not afraid to admit it. If you mow the lawn, the yard looks bigger. That's what you do. Because let's be honest, as a brown man to another brown man, God wasn't kind to us in the dick department, all right? Here's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying he shortchanged us, okay? I'm just saying he didn't give us any extra shit. God gave Indian people a lot of things, big dicks, not one of them. I was like, all right, here's what's going to happen, Indians. You're going to be great with computers. Okay. You're going to be able to survive in the worst conditions imaginable. Okay. You're going to be able to leave those conditions, go anywhere in the world, and become successful. Fantastic. Hey, God. Yeah? What about penises? Sorry, buddy. Average. Then he called the black people over. Come here for a minute. I want to talk to you. Listen, people are going to be fucking with you for centuries. Here's a little extra dick. Oh, don't worry about it. I took it from the Indians. It's okay. It color matches perfectly.
Traffic never stops in India. Never. And it's not like we don't have red lights. We have red lights. And they mean the exact same thing. But I don't know what Indians are thinking when they're driving and they see the giant red light in the sky. If they're like, look at that woman's forehead, she's huge. And they just keep going. But traffic never stops in India. Did you notice that? Brown? The only time traffic stops in India is if a cow is crossing the street. And a cow will cross the street. You don't need to be out in the country in India to see a cow. You could be in a city. I was in Bombay, in the heart of the city, and I saw a cow. In all fairness, you never see two cows together. It's always like one cow here, and then like 8 blocks later, there's another cow. But that cow looks like it's looking for this cow, just... Anybody see my cousin? And the cows in India are skinny as shit. They're skinny. That's why we don't eat beef. It has nothing to do with religion. It has to do with common sense. There's no beef on the cow. You don't think Indian guys sit around going, man, I really want a steak. From what? That's not a cow. That's a swollen goat. And the cows are assholes in India. They are. Because they know they're safe. Nobody fucks with a cow in India. When a cow's crossing the street, that's it. Traffic stops. I was in a taxi and a cow crossed the street. My driver shut off the engine. I go, what are you doing? Saving petrol. Well, how long is this going to take? Up to her. The cows know they're safe. Nobody honks their horn at them. Nobody pushes them. Nobody's like, come on, cow, move. Cows know they're safe. They just walk slow. They stop and look at traffic. They even moo with an accent. Moo? Oh, moo. My family's from Calcutta, and there's never any more than 3 people from Calcutta in an audience. Because everybody's still in Calcutta, that's why. We want to leave, but we can't, Calcutta's a trip. You see some ill shit in Calcutta. You see things in India that if any one of those things happened, like right here in London, the whole country would shut down. Here's what I saw. It was like 4 o'clock on a Friday evening. And I was in the heart of Calcutta. Right downtown. It's called Park Street. That's where everybody is. It's like being in Piccadilly Circus, like when everybody's there. And here's what I saw. I was in a taxi, right? Now, first of all, if you're in a taxi in India, you know you're not moving very fast. And at rush hour, you're not moving at all. So I'm an idiot for getting in the taxi to begin with. Because when you are in a taxi and you're not moving, people pop out of everywhere and try and sell you shit you'd never wanted ever. I'm sitting in the cab, this guy, ding, ding, ding. What? You want cauliflower? What? When have you ever been sitting there and go, man, I could really go for some cauliflower right now. And it looked delicious. I'm like, no, I don't want cauliflower right now. Bouquet. The fuck is a bouquet? Flowers, bouquet of flowers, one bouquet. Bouquet? No, I'm fine. But you want? So we're in traffic, and I look on the sidewalk, right? Now let me explain something to you. The road's packed. Cars are going in every direction imaginable. People are crossing, and I look on the sidewalk. The sidewalk is packed like this. Only people are going in every direction. And I see a fucking horse. I mean, a full-size horse walking down the sidewalk. Now let me explain something. There was nobody leading this horse. It wasn't like, come on, Fluffy, let's go home. The horse didn't have a saddle on to suggest maybe somebody was riding it and they fell off. This was just a white horse walking right here, like through the middle of you guys. And it was walking like it knew where it was going. It wasn't panicking. It wasn't like if a horse like that was seen in the heart of downtown London and you saw a horse walking, the horse would be panicking. The people would go, oh my God, a crazy horse. Even the horse was like, people, or whatever horses say when they're freaking out, right? And this horse was walking like it knew where it was going. It was just like... And nobody's worried about this horse. People are literally walking past the horse like this. The stupid horse is here every day. Their mother's a jackass! I see some wild shit over there.
Any Filipinos in the house tonight? Nice. Hello, welcome to the show. Are you Filipino, bro? Are you? Why didn't you make any noise? Like, because you can see that I'm here. I don't have to make noise. If you can see me, you know I'm here. What's your name? What? Bob? Bart? Mark. Oh, why did it sound like you said Bob and Bart? Bob, Bart, Mark. That's not even... Bob, Bob. Are you doing fucking chicken impressions right now? Bob, Mark, Bob. Oh my God, you've got Asian bird flu. Have you been to the Philippines, Mark? It's nice there. I had a great time when I was there. I like the people. They're very sweet. Don't you notice that when you're there? Everybody sings to you. Hello, sir. Good morning, sir. Thank you, sir. Don't touch my puwet, sir. Saudi guy, you know what I'm talking about. You own a few Filipinos back home. Don't act like I'm even making that shit up. How many Filipinos in your house when you grew up? How many Filipinos did you have? 2. You see what I'm saying? He was like, I had 2. They were very nice people though. I have no disregard for the Filipinos. For the what Filipinos? Hey Mark, when I was in the Philippines, sorry, I'm playing ping pong with the audience right now. And by ping pong, I don't mean anything by that V. When I was in the Philippines, it was really cool. We were driving from the hotel from the airport to the hotel in Manila, and we're all in this big van. And there was a lady in the front seat of the van. She was from the Philippines, and she was in charge of our group. Anyway, we're driving, and I'm looking out the window, and we're not moving very fast. And we actually stopped moving.
But I didn't notice because I'd never been to the Philippines, and I'm just looking out the window. And the second we stop moving, the lady in the front seat turns to us and goes, "Oh my gut." And I look at my brother and I go, "What's wrong with her stomach?" She's experiencing some sort of abdominal discomfort. She just yelled out, "Oh my gut." So I go, "What's wrong?" And she goes, "Look at all the tropics." And I go, "I know, I love the tropics. It's beautiful, yeah." "Not the tropics, the tropics." I go, "No, I get it. Humidity, palm trees, oh, tropics." "Not tropics. Look at all the cars on the road." "Oh, cars, traffic." "What's wrong with your gut?" She goes, "Not my gut. Oh, my gut." I go, "Why is your gut on the ceiling?" "Not my gut. Oh, my gut." "Oh, your God." It's cute. In the Philippines, they think they have traffic problems. Have you been? Did you think they had traffic problems? Fuck no. I had just flown there from India. You're not going to impress me with your shitty traffic in the Philippines? In the Philippines, you may have a lot of cars, but there's some sort of order. For the most part, people will drive in their lane. They will generally stop at a red light. India's insane. India, we have a system called create a lane. If you see an open space, take it and go. And what's your name? Marciano? That's fucked up. Marciano. What the f*** made them? Were they big fans of Rocky Marciano? Is that what it was? Or cheap clothing by Guess? Like, what is it? It's fantastic. How old are you, Mars? 31, nice. You have any kids that you know of? Good. And you know all those people with you? Did you meet Godwin or? No, you didn't? Godwin? Marciano? Marciano, Godwin? Indian couple behind you, Indonesian. Hello, Indian couple. You're Indian, right? You're not Indian? Have you looked in the mirror? Oh, yeah. Where are you from? You're from Suriname. So you were an Indian that was taken to Suriname. What do you do? All of a sudden you're not Indian, huh? Is that your wife with you? Good job. Nice. How long you been married for? What? Wow, that's it, huh? Do you have any babies yet? You do? Wow. Way to knock her up and get it out of the way real quick. Good job. What's your name, Suriname guy? John? I have a room in my house named after you. And your wife's name? Sharda. See? That's a good and a bad name to have, you know? Sharda. You better be careful when you're farting, you know? You don't want to be Sharda, you know? Sharda. Should be my brother's nickname. And how old's your baby? She's 11, but you've only been married for 1 year? How did you expedite this? Even the Moroccans went, what? Kifak, habibi. Do you remember how old you were when you started jerking off? Victor with a K? Bob, do you remember how old you were? 12. I was 12 as well, yeah. 12. I think that's about the average age. You know how I know that I was 12? I know specifically that I was 12. It was 1982. And there's the only reason I just figured this out maybe a couple of weeks ago. I had my iPod on shuffle. And when I was a kid, I used to be the biggest Kiss fan. I loved Kiss when I was a kid. And then the Creatures of the Night album came on. And then it was like, oh, I remember this. I remember I was jerking off.
There was a soundtrack to my masturbation from when I was 12. I remember it was like, her love is a gun, her love is a blade, she's a killer. 3 Kiss fans know what I'm talking about, but you grew up, you had access to porn from the time you started jerking off, Victor with a K. Jerking off with an off. Do you know how archaic, like, our ways of getting off were? Like, Bob, tell him. We had 3 mediums for getting off. Here was number 1, back in the day, we used to use our memory. Our own memory. Isn't that crazy? Our own thoughts would get us off. I'd get home from school. I remember, like, oh my God, remember when Miss Malone bent over and I saw down her top? Oh! That was 1. Memory was number 1, right, Bob? Number 2, you know what number 2 was, Bob? Sears catalog. Remember that? That was the best. The old Sears catalog. Because in the 80s, there was no airbrushing. So you'd go to the underwear department, you'd see a bra, you'd see nipples. I was like, oh. And then you'd look at the panty department, just, because it was the 80s. It looked like Sonny trying to wear a surgical mask. You know what I mean? Just. And the third way, because every dad back in the day, not your dad, but your grandfather, your dad's dad had porn in the house. He did. They just did. Every dad had. Remember, my dad had a stash of porno magazines in the closet. He had them tied up in a United Way bag. I remember exactly what bag it was. It was, and I think it's ironic that it was United Way because the symbol for United Way was an open hand. But should have just been, but. Do you realize, Victor with a K, we would jerk off to still pictures of naked women? Still, they wouldn't move. If we wanted her boobs to jiggle, I'd have to shake the magazine. Oh, look at her go. Oh, yeah. What a beast. I mean, German and Japanese, like, that happened. Like your mom's Japanese? Dad's Japanese got game, too, huh? Hey. Is he Japanese American or Japanese Japanese? Real Japanese. That's hardcore. Well, how did he meet your mom? After the war. Which one? World War II. Oh, so he grew up here then? No. He was a kid in Japan. And then, how old was he when he moved to America? 30? Oh, he wasn't a kid. Oh, yeah, he grew up in Japan. So he had an accent and everything. Did he teach you Japanese? No. They usually do that. They usually go, you must learn the Japanese culture. That bowing shit is real. You know that, right? Like, I have a really good friend, Yoshi. It's a real name. And he's from Osaka, Japan. And, like, that bowing shit, I go to tie my shoelace, and he's like, oh, sorry. I love with him, though. I stand beside him at the urinal when he's in the bathroom. I'm like, hey, Yoshi, do you want to, you want to go out later or something? Goes, stop it, I'm pissing on my shoe! What's your name? Eric. Your mom named you. Did you get a Japanese name too? No. Shut the f*** up. Your Japanese father didn't go, I want to name him Eric Hiroshi. Oh, was your mom from Germany or is she from here? Germany. Oh, wow. Scheiße. And so did she have a German accent? Yes. And your dad had a Japanese accent. Oh, man, I wish I could have heard the arguments in your house. Been amazing. You don't do anything. I come home and dishes everywhere. And I will not ever start doing the dishes. I want to move out of this house. There's a house up there that I like. In the hills.
It is now 10 o'clock. I told you to be home at 9:99. My German friends were like, I don't like this. I don't like this anymore. I did Japanese too, don't worry. The Filipinos were upset. My dad's name was Eric, funny enough, so I can't question you. My Filipino friend's mom used to like have conversations. You ever have people try and relate to you, but they don't really know how to relate to you? I'd go to my friend's house when I was a kid, and I'd be waiting for him, and his mom would have conversations with me about rice. I guess that was the common ground between Filipinos and Indians as a child.
So, Ras, does your mom cook rice?
Yes, she does.
What does she use? What kind of rice does she use?
Well, I don't know, it's white.
No, I know it's white, but there's different styles of rice. You know, they have, the patna, the little patnas. They're little fat rice. They're little tabachoy, little patna rice. Then they have the good one, the basmati, the basmati, how do you say it? You're Bombay, how do you say it? It's, your people have come up with this name. I don't know.
You mean basmati?
Oh yeah, that's the one. That's the good one. It's very flavorful and everything. It's.
What happened was I was doing shows in Dubai, and which, by the way, Dubai is an incredible country too. It's an Arab country, and they have I don't know if you're familiar with the demographic over there, but it's like 52% of the population in Dubai is Indian. And I'm like, I get there, and I'm like, what is going on here? What are my people doing here? You go to Dubai, and everywhere you go, it's Indians and Filipinos. See? Those are the Filipinos.
Putangina, we're here, buddy. Show them what you got. Do it again, Bombay. Do it again.
I don't know what it is. Wherever you go around the world, there's Indians and Filipinos always together. You go to Dubai, Indians and Filipinos. You go to Singapore, Indians and Filipinos. Hong Kong, Indians and Filipinos. What are we calling each other?
So, have you heard of any good job opportunities? Well, we hear there's some jobs coming up in Dubai, and maybe we can go there and do some disco dancing or something, huh?
Hard language to learn, though. Do you speak Cantonese? Oh, do, yeah. What's your name? Sorry? V? Just the letter V. Vinny. A V-I. Oh, I'm sorry. His name really is V. But he spells it out, so it's different. What's your last name? Gina. Playho, this is vagina. Sorry about being a earlier. Have you been is your family from Hong Kong? Oh, they're from Vietnam. Yeah, that's what I thought. But you know Cantonese. And you know Vietnamese as well? Your girlfriend's Vietnamese? She's like, I know Vietnamese, okay? Have you tried Vietnamese soup? You guys? You ever had it? It's a big deal in America. It's spelled P-H-O. Pho. But it's not the way it's pronounced. And in America, people are annoying because I'll be like, yeah, let's go get some pho. And they'll be like, Russell, it's actually pronounced pho. And I'm like, oh, really? Yeah, so, to show respect for the Vietnamese culture, you probably pronounce it pho. And I go, oh, okay, cool. Why don't you go cough right now? Because you're really annoying me. Well, you know what? Go folk yourself. How about that? Why don't you?
Any Spanish people here tonight? They're always we are up here, mira. What kind of Spanish are you? Are you Latino Spanish or are you Spanish from Spain? Mexican? What the fuck are you doing in England? They said head for the border, not the borders. What are you doing in England? Your parents came here? My dad's Mexican. And he ended up in England? Sorry? Your mom's English. I figured that much. But how did they meet?
My mom worked in Mexico.
Your mom worked in Mexico, apparently. And, do you speak Spanish at all?
Poquito.
I don't have to. You don't have to answer me in Spanish. It's not like you're gonna go un poquito, and I'm gonna go. Not gonna happen. You know what I mean? It just. I live in Los Angeles, so I mean I should know Spanish, and my wife is Latina, so you know I should know at least something. But I don't know shit. You know. I know I like the way Spanish sounds when South American people are speaking it. I like the way it's, I don't understand it, but at least the words are clear to me, you know what I mean? When I hear them speaking, I know when a sentence begins, and I know when it ends, and you can tell by the tone whether it was a question or a statement, you know, pero sí. Like, I don't know, but fuck yeah, you know. So what I'm trying to say is, with the Spanish language, I have ADD, I get distracted real easy. But what I'm saying about the Spanish, can I get back to that there, Chung Wing man? The Spanish that the South American people speak, what I'm really trying to say is, I just like the way it sounds. Because the words are clear to me. And the reason I say this is because last year I went to Spain. And if you've ever gone to Spain and you heard the real Spanish being spoken, you know that it sounds gay as shit. Tell me I'm lying. They speak Spanish with a lisp over there. I didn't know. I got off the plane and the guy's like, hola, señor, ¿cómo estás? I'm like, seriously, dude? That was a long flight. I'm sure you're a great human being, but I'm not prepared for this right now. I'm going to talk to this guy. Excuse me. Fee? First time in Barcelona? Fee. It freaks me out that they all speak Spanish with a lisp over there, and then you go to places like South America and they don't speak Spanish with a lisp at all. And you think they would because the Spanish went to them and made them learn their language. But even they realized how fruity it sounded. Repeat after me. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Oh, no. Oye. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Why won't you sound like me? Because you sound gay. And I'm trying to figure it out when I'm in Spain. Like, how can an entire country speak with a lisp? This makes no sense to me. There's no way that they can all have an oversized tongue. So I asked around, and this is what they told me. I'm not making this up. They told me that apparently back in the day in Spain, there was a king who had a lisp. And in honor of the king, everybody spoke with a lisp. And I'm like, and it just stuck. I'm like, that's the dumbest story I've ever heard in my life. And then I started thinking about it. Maybe that's what happened to our Indian people. Maybe we sounded like this. And then some king came along, he's like, hello everybody. And everyone's like, yo, what's up with the king, dude? Is his head loose? I don't know, but just talk like him so he doesn't feel like an asshole. Yes, sir, can we help you?
Not in South Africa, I heard real African names. My child's gonna get an African name, I don't care. Real African names are wicked, man. I was at this casino in South Africa, right? I'm playing blackjack. Or African American Jack. All right, I'm playing 21, right? And I look at the dealer, right? It was an African dude. I think they put this guy there just to confuse you when you're gambling. Because I looked at his name tag, I swear to God, the guy's name was spelt exclamation mark X-O-B-I-L-E. And I'm like, how the hell do you say that? So I'm not from there. I thought I'd take a shot, right? I'm like, yeah, could I get another card there? Sabay. Like another card there. See, because I thought you had to start big, you know, because the exclamation was at the beginning of the name, right? Like if it was a question mark, I'd be like, Dobile. But it was an exclamation, so I'm like, Dobile! And he looks at me and he goes, please do not yell in the casino. I go, I'm not yelling, man. I'm just trying to say your name. He goes, that is not how you say my name. I go, well, how do you say your name? I swear to God, man. The guy goes, my name is pronounced Bile. He had a click in his name. The guy's name was Bile. I don't care. My first child's getting a click in his name. I don't care, man. This is my son, Hustle. The guy's name was Bile. It sounds cool when we're just saying it to each other, right? Bile. But think about how that must slow down his sex life, you know? Imagine he's in there with his woman, they're making love. Oh, baby.